Imagine booking a flight today and boarding tomorrow. No embassy visits, no complicated paperwork, no waiting in long lines for a visa. Just you, your passport, and the open skies. Sounds like a dream? It's not. For many travelers, there are countries across the world you can visit visa-free, offering an escape that's not only spontaneous but stress-free. Ready to discover 20 amazing destinations you can explore without a visa? Let's dive in. 1. Indonesia. Why go? Explore Bali's beaches, ancient temples in Java, and vibrant city life in Jakarta. Duration: 30 days for most countries. Perks: cultural diversity, tropical islands, and incredibly budget-friendly. 2. Barbados. Why go? White sand beaches, turquoise waters, and rich Caribbean charm. Duration up to 6 months. Perks: extremely welcoming to tourists and digital nomads alike. 3. Morocco. Why go? Get lost in Marrakech's souks, trek the Atlas Mountains, or surf in Tagazout. Duration 90 days. Perks: a magical mix of North African culture and Mediterranean vibes. Serbia. Why go? Bustling Belgrade nightlife, Danube river cruises, and medieval fortresses. You can stay for up to 90 days. The perks? Visa-free for many nationalities, and it's very budget-friendly in Europe. South Korea. Why go? A tech-forward country with ancient palaces, K-pop culture, and serene mountains. You can stay for up to 90 days. The perks? Efficient transportation, a safe environment, and world-class food. The Maldives. Why go? Dive into paradise. Clear lagoons, overwater bungalows, and coral reefs. You can stay for up to 30 days. The perks? Visa on arrival for most nationalities, ideal for romantic getaways or soul-searching solitude. Fiji. Why go? Stunning archipelagos, world-class snorkeling, and friendly locals. Duration 120 days. Perks: ideal for ecotourism and tropical adventure seekers. Jamaica. Why go? Reggae vibes, natural waterfalls, and golden sand beaches. Duration 90 days. Perks: no visa needed for many countries and warm all year round. Singapore? Why go? A futuristic city-state with cultural diversity, gardens in the sky, and food heaven. Duration 30 to 90 days depending on nationality. Perks: super safe, extremely clean, and well-connected globally. Panama. Why go? Well, it's got Caribbean beaches, Pacific surf, tropical jungles, and of course the famous Panama Canal. You can stay for up to 180 days, for many nationalities. It's great for expats and digital nomads, and there's no visa hustle. Turkey. Why go? It's the crossroads of Europe and Asia with ancient ruins, scenic coastlines, and bustling bazaars. You can stay for 90 days in a 180-day period. It's rich in culture, cuisine, and history. Seychelles. Why go? Untouched beaches, exotic marine life, and luxurious resorts. You can stay for 30 days and it's extendable. No visa needed, just show proof of accommodation and a return flight. Georgia. Why go? Snowy mountains, vineyards, ancient churches, and the vibrant city of Tbilisi. You can stay for up to 1 year for many countries. One of the easiest countries to enter and live in without a visa. Brazil. Why go? Samba, beaches, Amazon jungle, and the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue. You can stay for 90 days. Several nationalities get visa-free access for tourism and business. Mauritius. Why go? Lush forests, Indian Ocean beaches, and a fusion of cultures. You can stay for 90 days. Visa-free for many, plus it's a hidden gem for honeymooners. Ukraine. Check current travel advisories. Why go? Historical sites, Orthodox churches, and underrated beauty. Duration 90 days. Perks: visa-free for many nationals, especially from Europe and North America. Costa Rica. Why go? Eco-paradise with volcanoes, rainforests, and surfing towns. Duration 90 days. Perks: perfect for nature lovers and adventure travelers. Hong Kong. Why go? A dynamic blend of skyscrapers, street food, and serene islands. Duration 14 to 90 days depending on nationality. Perks, visa-free entry for many with fast immigration process. 19. Albania. Why go? Well, for its Mediterranean beaches, stunning castles, and warm hospitality. You can stay for 90 to 365 days, and some countries can even stay up to a year. The perks? It's a European secret with easy entry and low costs. 20. Thailand. Why go? Floating markets, golden temples, tropical beaches, and vibrant nightlife. You can stay for 30 days, and it's extendable. The perks? It's one of the top backpacking destinations with easy visa policies. Visa-free doesn't mean rule-free. Always check passport validity, usually 6 months minimum, return or onward ticket requirements, travel insurance needs, and entry regulations like COVID or yellow fever vaccinations. Many of these destinations also offer visa on arrival or e-visa options if your stay exceeds the visa-free period, making them still very accessible. Ready to pack your bags? The world is full of doors waiting to be opened, no keys required. So stop waiting for someday and start planning your next visa-free escape today. Let spontaneity be your guide and adventure your destination. Entry rules beyond visas. Passport validity. Most visa-free countries require your passport to be valid for at least 6 months from your date of entry. Return or onward ticket. Many countries require proof that you'll be leaving, either a return ticket or proof of onward travel. Accommodation proof. Some may ask for hotel reservations or an address where you'll be staying. Funds. You might be asked to prove you have enough money for your trip. Usually a credit card or bank statement is enough. Vaccination requirements. Some tropical destinations, like Seychelles or Brazil, may require proof of yellow fever vaccination, especially if you're arriving from high-risk countries. Safety and health. Travel advisories. Especially for countries like Ukraine or parts of Indonesia, always check current travel alerts. Health insurance, highly recommended. Some countries may deny entry without proof of coverage. Local laws and customs. What's normal at home might be illegal or taboo elsewhere. For example, chewing gum in Singapore or public displays of affection in some conservative nations. Costs and currency. Cost of living. Low-cost gems like Georgia, Albania, Indonesia, and Morocco are very budget-friendly. Luxury spots like Maldives, Seychelles, and Singapore can be pricey unless you plan carefully. Currency exchange. Always know the local currency and avoid airport exchanges. Apps like RevolutWise or XE can help with real-time rates. So let's talk about staying connected while you travel. Most destinations these days honestly have great mobile networks. You might want to consider getting an eSIM like Aralo or Holafly for instant data. If you're planning a longer stay, a local SIM card could be a better fit. Just keep in mind, Wi-Fi can be kind of patchy in really remote areas, like Fiji or some of the islands in Indonesia or Seychelles. Wondering about language barriers? Well, English is widely spoken in places like Barbados, Jamaica, Fiji, Singapore, and Hong Kong. In countries such as Turkey, Morocco, Brazil, and Georgia, you'll find basic English or some common phrases are understood. But in rural parts of Indonesia, Ukraine, or Albania, English is pretty minimal, though honestly, people are usually quite helpful. Getting around can really vary. Public transport is super efficient in South Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Turkey. In places like Fiji, Seychelles, or the Maldives, it's more basic or limited, and you'll often need to take boats or domestic flights. And hey, if you want to rent a car or scooter, you might need an international driving permit, so it's good to check that ahead of time. Jet lag can definitely be real. If you're coming from far away, like flying from the US to Asia, it's a good idea to give yourself a buffer day or two to adjust and settle in. So let's chat about cultural etiquette for a moment. Dress modestly in conservative countries like Morocco or, parts of Indonesia. Tipping customs can really vary. It's expected in Jamaica and the United States, but not so common in South Korea or Singapore. And greetings, gestures, even those little hand signs can mean totally different things depending on where you are. It's always a good idea to do a quick check on the do's and don'ts before you go. Alright, now let's talk about planning your trip around the seasons. Monsoon season is a big deal, so if you're not a fan of heavy rain, you might want to avoid Indonesia, Thailand, and the Maldives from June to September. And then there's hurricane season. Caribbean islands like Jamaica or Barbados can get pretty stormy from June to November. So when's the best time to go? Well, it's smart to research your chosen country's high season, shoulder season, and festivals. That way you can avoid the crowds and, hey, maybe even save some money. So is it digital nomad and remote work friendly? Well, top picks like Georgia, Barbados, Costa Rica, and Albania are super remote worker-friendly and offer long stays with really easy entry. When it comes to Wi-Fi speed and cafe culture, Singapore, South Korea, and Turkey have strong infrastructure for digital nomads, making them awesome choices for anyone who wants to work on the go. The world is waiting. No visa, no excuses. Whether you're craving beach vibes in Bali, cultural treasures in Turkey, or the futuristic energy of Seoul, these visa-free countries are your golden ticket to freedom. So dust off that passport, pack your curiosity, and say yes to spontaneous adventure. Don't let paperwork hold you back. Start planning your dream escape today. Subscribe for more globetrotting guides. Comment your dream visa-free destination below. Like and share with a travel buddy who's ready to go. Your next journey could be just one decision away. Let's talk about the advantages of visiting visa-free countries. First, there's no visa hassle, which saves you time, energy, and money. No embassy visits or delays. You can enjoy spontaneous travel, which is perfect for last-minute getaways or surprise trips. It's also budget-friendly, since you avoid visa application fees, courier charges, and travel to embassies. For digital nomads, easy entry makes it so much simpler to base yourself in a new country. You'll also have a better travel experience, skipping the anxiety of visa rejections and waiting periods. And don't forget, some countries allow extended stay options, up to 180 days or even 1 year visa-free, like Georgia and Panama. Now let's look at some disadvantages of visiting visa-free countries. Most visa-free stays are capped at 30 to 90 days, so limited stay duration is a thing. You're usually not allowed to work or earn income locally. No work rights. There can be strict entry rules too. Even without a visa, you might need proof of funds, onward tickets, or health insurance. In some cases, you can't extend your stay without exiting the country. Overstaying, even by just 1 day, can result in fines or travel bans, so possible deportation for overstay is a real risk. And finally, not all nationalities qualify, since visa-free access depends on your passport strength, so always double-check your eligibility.